Greetings shippers, welcome back, and it's time to take a look at a small fun moment in fandom history. So often when discussing fandom, it's easy to get mired down in the negativity, so it's nice to have a fun, positive occurrence to talk about, even if it is just a small, silly one such as this is. Before we get started with this quick video, if you haven't already, please do follow on social media to stay up to date, and of course know when we're streaming, and come over and chit chat about fandom. It's a good time, I swear. This is going to take us back to the Venom fandom that has simply exploded post the 2018 Venom film, particularly when it came to the pairing of Symbrock, that being the pairing of Eddie and his symbiote. Now we did a whole video discussing this pairing, so if you missed it, click the card or the link will of course be down below. This pairing has a fascinating history that extends beyond the film and also has a firm root in the modern comics. When it comes to films, there is often talk of the critic-audience divide, and there are certain films that come to exemplify this. Venom was definitely one of them. The critical reviews of Venom are quite scathing in many instances, highlighting all kinds of technical, writing, and story flaws. Despite this, the audience rating is rather positive, a combination of people who feel that the film is actually good and all of those critiques are wrong, or that all of those critiques are right, that the film is still enjoyable. A large portion of this came from people who enjoyed the dynamic between Eddie and the symbiote, Venom. In fact, jokingly in fandom, whether one was a shipper or not, this film became labeled a romantic comedy, and the label spread across many of the nerdier websites. And it even managed to make the rounds around some unexpected sources as well. And indeed, in fandom circles, some took it a bit more seriously and felt that the film truly was a romance, and even brought in the 2016 comics run, wherein the series writer at the time described their relationship as a romance, and so they felt that romantic comedy was fitting, and also viewing the movie through that lens made it more palatable for many viewers. And in a rare instance of reading the room correctly, Sony realized this, and hence gave the world the Venom romantic comedy Blu Ray trailer.
I am Venom, and you are mine.
An actual trailer wherein Venom is cut as if it were a romantic comedy, fully embracing the idea that it is. Now, of course, Venom is not actually meant to be a romantic comedy, but it is nice to see the company embracing this side of it. They may not be exactly embracing shippers or shipping culture, but they are embracing the concept of having fun with the idea and celebrating fans. For it is fans who took concepts like this and were willing to go and see the movie despite all the reviews, and go and see it multiple times in fact, that the movie flourished and became the juggernaut that it currently is. This film garnered much more success than many people were expecting, especially after they heard that it was going to be Spider-Man-less, and after the reviews. While some stayed away because of the reviews, a great many more went because of the word of mouth, and a lot of that had to do with fandom, shipping, and otherwise. Not all fandom nods work out, so it's nice to see one that does. And shippers and the fandom community have already embraced this trailer and are happy to be acknowledged in a positive way. It's a small thing that goes a long way, and it will help keep this part of the fandom alive, as they eagerly await a sequel. For of course, because the film has garnered so much success, there will indeed be a sequel, and fans hope that they will very much focus on this element. Some are hoping for an actual canon Symbrock, although some argue that it already is canon. And something that needs to be highlighted, for in a few years' time, this may not make as much sense as it does currently, and it remains to be seen whether people jokingly referring to Venom 2018 as a romantic comedy will stick. Of course, as with all things, only time will tell. It must also be noted that this little marketing ploy did go over the heads of some. Some do not understand why they did it, as they missed all the fandom minutiae surrounding these two's relationship, the serious side, the shipping side, and the more joking side of it. It simply wasn't something they were aware of. Although for those, it may simply seem like a joke along the lines of, say, a Deadpool trailer, cashing in on a highly successful meta-marketing technique, and may indeed come into line with the more lighthearted tone given to Venom in this film, something that was contentious for some, but not for others, who felt that Venom has long had a comedic streak that has often been ignored. Mileage varies. And of course, there are a few who feel that this is fan pandering and rejected the romantic comedy label from the start, and felt that this was a buddy comedy and didn't understand why people were injecting any kind of sexuality or romance into the mix. Indeed, some even went so far as to label it gross. So this is not a welcome addition for all, but overall, it is a small, fun moment in fandom. Have you seen the romantic comedy Venom trailer? Do you feel it's accurate? Did it actually make you want to buy the Blu Ray? If you enjoyed Venom as a film, do you feel like the critics were right, or do you feel that they were wrong? Share all of your thoughts and opinions down below. And you know the drill. Number it if possible. I love a good essay comment. Also let me know if you like shorter, quick fandom updates like this. There is always so much happening, and sometimes we end up missing things. So let me know, because it is fun to highlight some of the happenings in fandom that otherwise can very much slip under the radar and quickly become forgotten. Thanks as always for taking some time out of your day to discuss fandom with me. I always appreciate it. If you catch me during the day, we even have good lighting. There are, as always, more videos coming soon, so if you haven't already, please do subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you never miss a vid. I will see you all again soon, and until then, let's get to the outro. Bye-bye. This has been Shipper's Guide to the Galaxy. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Special thanks to all of my patrons, names on the side, for helping to make these videos possible. There are, as always, more videos coming soon, so until then, stay tuned, for there are as many ships out there as there are stars in the sky.